Okay, perfect. Salt! Please don't jump down. No, Lush River? Lush Swamp! Lush Swamp! I remembered! Just took me the Lush in order to make the right connection here. But I knew it. Okay, that one's full. Right. Let's do this. Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to almost push you in there. It was rude. I apologize. Let me put the grape juice away. We are kind of at the end of one episode. But it's 3 PM. It's 1 minute before 3. I think I'll do one more, honestly. I'll do one more. Given that Life in the Woods is the one I would like to have uploaded daily the most. Of course, that's also the longest, which makes the whole recording in advance thing very, very hard. But I will try my best. I think Animal Shelter I should also be able to upload every day, given that, you know, those are just 15 minutes each. And I already recorded like half of what I need there. Did I see something? No, that was just a berry bush that's standing there. Sorry. Paralives on the other hand, I recorded a bit, I think, until, I mean, right now it's Friday. I think I have it recorded until, that's that. I need to pay more attention. I think I have Paralives recorded either until, I thought it was Clay, until Monday or maybe only Sunday, I'm not sure. Like, I'm set for the weekend, but, you know, given that I will be leaving the country on Thursday, for 2 weeks almost, and I don't want to have to record before we go to the airport and record right after coming home at, like, what, midnight 2 weeks later. I'd like to be a bit more prepared. We can get this because there's only going to be this one block that has clay underneath, which I'm okay with. But, you know, given with everything that was going on lately, the meds being scary, and it's just, like, so hard to, like, I mean, hard is, it's not the right word, but it is unusual for me to have that energy, especially now in the morning after I take my meds and relax a little bit in bed again, that I have this energy to be able to get up, but it still takes like a little bit of effort from myself, which I know sounds incredibly silly, but I think I may have, you know, kind of ruined my brain in a way that it just wants to sleep. Or maybe that is depression. I don't know. I mean, fact is, my psychiatrist I was like, we're gonna talk about getting off those at the next appointment, which, you know, is gonna be in September. Which I think will probably end up being the one, my next one, you know, given that I got new meds and then they went on vacation. Now I'm going on vacation, but at least as of right now, I don't have side effects. Nothing scary, nothing that I can connect to the meds just yet. Maybe there is something that's affecting me and I just haven't realized, like, oh, that is because of that. So we don't know. But if it keeps going like this, then I'm definitely okay to keep going until September. Then, you know, maybe we try out something that's maybe 5 milligrams more in the morning, that I can't really get my butt out of bed. And it's not such a massive struggle. Or, of course, the second we put away the shovel, maybe 10 milligrams again at noon to, you know, stay motivated. Because right now I just take 20 in the morning and that's it. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting, like, the real, actual, like, ingredient name. It's like M something. I think it starts with meth. Fun times. I think it's the ingredient that's in Ritalin, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of times when I Google that, Ritalin comes up. So yeah, that is what I am currently taking. you know, so far, not necessarily a bad experience. Crap. I get that, yeah, you are supposed to, you know... The meds are supposed to give you the push, and you're the one who's supposed to finish things, pretty much, but... I don't know. I mean, if Tips Like Twist tells me the same thing, then okay, I will accept it. But for now, I hope that maybe if we just go slightly higher, or change the pill form to one of the ones that last a little longer, because those are apparently available. Did I read about that in German or in English? Because that's also the big question, because, you know, obviously there's going to be country differences. Like, for me these days, like, I just look things up in English. Why would I do that in German? Unless I'm, like, you know, looking for something specific in Germany, you know? Like, for example, I was trying to see, you know, my boyfriend needs a new backpack, so I was like, okay, typed in town nearby, buying backpacks, and the result that came was like, yeah, okay, we're not gonna find something, but yeah, okay, I did put that in German, not in English. It was like town name Rucksack kaufen. And not I didn't English that, don't worry. This looks so pretty! It's like, if anything's on my mind, if I want to look something up, just look that up in English, I don't know. Why would I go for German? I don't like that language. Okay, hello, you little beach sheep. Oh, wait, is that, did the hair just fall on my elbow and that is why it felt weird? Yeah, it felt very uncomfortable there for a second, like there was something touching me in a way I should be touched. I think it was a hair. Still need a new pair of shears. Beautiful. Saved it from despawning. Quack, 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 quack. I know. I do agree with you guys. Does this still fit? That fits in there, and I believe all of these. I wanted to grab the second one. Why do I keep grabbing the first one? Okay, we still had like 2 free leaf piles. In that case, I will collect 2 more leaf piles from around here. Just so we fill up that stack. Sorry, that's my bad. I apologize for taking it from you. Those are dead leaf piles. Weren't there just like a bunch of normal leaf piles? Here, there's one. That's 3. With that, the backpack should overflow. Yes, perfect. Quack, 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 quack. What it sounds like to my boyfriend when I complain about things. Exactly like that. I'm gonna grab a couple more, because why not? Maybe also some of the dead ones. Still nice decor. Just because something's dead doesn't mean you can't decorate with it. Does not apply to real life, necessarily. Don't take any corpses and decorate your houses with them. I don't like that. I don't want penguins despawning. Being fair, I would trade maybe a few penguin spawns if we were to get a structure that's not a hiko tree, not like one of those fishing huts or one of those abandoned blacksmiths. Well, I do also take a village, I guess, but that's not necessarily what I meant with structure. You know what I mean? Okay, these... Yep, these were all for that backpack by now. Bok, 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 bok. Okay. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. It's having a good day. It's kind of crazy, like, I'm gonna do a 2-hour recording session of Life in the Woods. I haven't done that in so long. Feels crazy. But also feels very nice. I miss just spending a lot of time in this game, you know? But given that for a long time my sleep schedule was that messed up that I had like, what, a few hours of recording time before the boyfriend would get home. And with recording time, I also had to include, you know, other productive things and chores, and you know, trying to have the room look nice and presentable when he comes back after a hard day at work. So, yeah. Now having a bit more energy sometimes to at least sometimes get out of bed and, you know, accomplish things is very helpful. But if I'm like tired, it's still very hard for me to, you know, do this. Okay, I should get up, you know. I mean, I do think that, but part of me still stays in bed. Not even necessarily asleep. Sometimes I nap a little, but a lot of times I also have energy and then I don't want to sleep. What happened there? So yeah, that's all things I will be bringing up with my Plagiarist. Fingers crossed we can improve this a little bit, because that would be the most amazing thing ever. Just, you know, being able to live life a bit more normally, to have energy, to get things done. I would love that. But it's so hard for me to do that by myself. Okay, the red ones we could craft, I think. Discipline mega pack, there we go. Yep, that one's craftable. Is it just you in there, or do you have any friends? I think it's just you. Don't you walk away! Come back here! Hey! You really gonna make me get out the emergency dirt? Hi. Heck you. Are you not getting out if you don't have a stamp to offer us? Okay, now I feel kind of bad. Ah! Just a silly little villager with a big nose, that's all. Need to keep that in mind. Okay, when it comes to like little winged things in this biome, I certainly prefer the chickens over the penguins right now. As long as we don't have name tags, I gladly take the chickens. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we didn't drop anything there. Okay, that was not where I intended to go into the water, but okay. Sure. Why not? Alright. Hello, you guys. Thank you, thank you. Have a good one. Couple flowers. Never hurts. And the boyfriend did text me a second ago, and I want to see, because I do have to like order the subway and just... Okay. Just when I'm supposed to order. Because, you know, he's at work and we are 4 people, so it's weird to go to Subway and order 4 subs at once. So I just like doing the click and collect thing. So, you know, I have to do that, and I wanted to know if he's gonna have like a super long day at work or not. Just to know if I can order for like the usual time or maybe a bit later. And he just said his phone is running out of battery and he's gonna try to charge it but can't promise anything. So if he can't, just order for the usual time. I know everyone was dying to know what that message said. There you go. But yeah, I'm excited for Subway. I don't know, does Subway in England have options that we don't have? I mean, I'm tempted to try the McPlant because it has vegan cheese, and we don't even have the McPlant anymore in Germany. We used to have it and it didn't have vegan sauce. Then they made the sauce vegan, But you still always had to remove the cheese, and now they just stopped selling that, and the only thing you can get now is a patty that contains milk. The nuggets, which I think are made in the same like fryer as the like chicken nuggets, so a lot of people already don't like that. For me personally, you know, as long as it's not like necessarily hugging it, I guess I'm okay restaurant wise, but I mean, it's obviously not my preference. But I mean, same thing at like a local burger place, the one of the very few places around here I can get burgers. They're not gonna get like a whole separate cooking station for like what, the one vegan burger that they get every couple of days. That doesn't make sense from a business perspective. So I don't know. That doesn't mean I appreciate it when I'm at like any events and the nuggets and fries are mixed on top of each other. That on the other hand is like, you know. But yeah, but like the nuggets, I don't know, they were available. Now they stopped selling them, but then they were available again. But now I think they're gone again. But I think I read somewhere that they're supposed to come back, but maybe that was related to when they did come back like a month ago. I don't hecking know. And then there's Burger King, who, unlike McDonald's, is absolutely doing amazing when it comes to plant-based stuff in Germany, and also I think most other European countries. I know the Netherlands basically have the same offers as we have, because they have like a big collaboration with the vegetarian butcher. And all the beef patties, you can get them as plant-based. Obviously, some sauces aren't vegan, but I think they even recently made the Big King sauce vegan, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, that still has cheese on it, which you would need to take off if you want it to be vegan, but they're getting there. And I think that's absolutely amazing. Also, the long chicken is one of the best like chicken alternatives there that you can find. It's incredible. Like, my boyfriend nowadays has become vegetarian, which I'm very proud of. I did a good job there. And even when he still was eating meat and we were at Burger King, he used to get the plant-based one because, first of all, he knew it made me happy, and he said that one literally tastes better than the meat one. So, that is so cool. But yeah, McDonald's on the other hand, good luck trying to find anything but fries to eat there as a vegan. By the way, this is something I haven't looked up in ages because there's no way I'm currently going there, but do like restaurants in the US still use like beef oil for their fries? I know that was a big thing when I was looking it up like a few years ago, which I now haven't done because I currently don't plan on really going there, both political situation wise and also money wise. But like in that case, you can't even eat damn fries. Like the heck? Because obviously all vegans would eat anyway would be salad. They don't eat fries. That's unhealthy. They only eat lettuce. That's all a vegan will ever be snacking on. I don't know. I know there's like so many pretty flowers. There's always such a intense heated discussion in any vegan forum or so when someone mentions the vegan alternatives or non-existing alternatives at like fast food places, because everyone, I mean not everyone, but a lot of people are like, it's not vegan, it's cooked on the same plate as the meat. But here's the thing. It's not comfortable for everyone, I get that. I fully get if someone's like, no, I do not want my food to have contact with corpses. That's cool, you do you. But you know, it's like usually these places have their cooking stations set up in a way that it doesn't like even necessarily have any remainders of the dead animals that were on there, just because, you know, I think a lot of times it's like, I don't even know how to explain it, but from what I've heard and seen, a lot of times that is not really something you have to worry about. But I mean, you still are raising demand for a alternative product. because if you don't do that, then, you know, you could also just imagine that, for example, with McDonald's here, given that they are stopping, I don't hecking know, with their alternative products, that given how well Burger King is doing here, that most vegans just end up going there. Because fun fact, the plant-based options at Burger King are 10 cents cheaper than the meat versions. That is incredible. I'm more used to this being the other way around, so that's also always just like a nice little thing. Like, hey, you're saving money and getting nice food. So, yeah. How exactly did we get onto that topic? I don't know. Yes, Subway and England and all that. I'm inclined to try it because I did like the McPlant when we had it. Now, I don't know. I haven't had it in a long time. So, wouldn't be against trying it again, and this time with vegan cheese. But at the same time, there are so many like amazing fully vegan restaurants that I don't know. We really have to see how things are gonna be, where we're gonna end up, how hungry we will be when we will be next to a McDonald's, blah blah blah. One more thing that I wanted to mention with like vegans and their hatred for each other. The way they're like, oh, if you're vegan, you shouldn't be going to that place in the first place. And in a way, yeah, kind of true. Yes, because you are still in a way supporting a franchise that does a lot of like cheap mass-produced meat, and that's thankfully not a good thing to support. But given how well the vegan alternatives at Burger King have been received, they keep expanding their offered products there. That's great. Thought it was a jungle temple. And, you know, one of Germany's like most popular meat brands, Rügenwalder Mühle, is like stopping some of their meat products because the vegan one is just doing better. And, you know, if I find it very hard to draw a line between companies to support and not to support, because here's the thing, even if you buy the store brand stuff, the store brand is also selling products that contain animal ingredients. So even if you buy the store brand, not even like necessarily the store brand tofu, even if you buy the store brand flour and the store brand apples and whatnot, in a way you are supporting a brand that offers animal products in that way. So it is impossible to only buy like the local organic vegan things that your neighbor was growing. That's just not really possible. And I find that so disappointing that in these communities where, you know, you'd think people would support each other and you know, make the vegan life a little bit easier for each other in whatever way. There's just so much hate and yelling and you're not vegan because you go to Burger King, oh no. Or like someone posted when was it? I think it was a vegan Big Mac or something, and then the comments were like, oh, but you could have made that at home and not supported that. And they were like, yeah, but it was available where I was, and this is a big childhood memory for me, and, you know, it was a nice, timely convenience meal. Yeah, but you could have made that yourself. And then the comments were just like, do you always go on vacation with your kitchen? I don't know, it's so... There is no epithet on there. There was one more thing I wanted to mention. What was it? Oh, a lot of times people are also like, oh, just, you don't have to go to these places. Just download Happy Cow and look for vegan restaurants. Which, yes, you can do. Here's the thing though, when I am going somewhere with my dad, let's say we're going for a concert that's further away, or I don't know. My dad is over 60 now. He is not someone who will ever turn vegan. He said that. He said he is too old for that, whatever that means. Technically not a big fan of vegan stuff, but he always usually tries whatever I make, even when it has ingredients that he doesn't necessarily like, and he has a lot of foods that, you know, he doesn't enjoy. Like a couple times where when I'm cooking stuff for the whole family, he will gladly eat that. Some, for example, cooking cream, you know, where we have like a soy variant. My parents only use that nowadays because the soy one doesn't need to be refrigerated and lasts like what, almost a year until it expires, which my parents find very convenient. So, you know, but at the same time, my dad is not gonna be the type of person when, you know, we're on a trip and we are feeling snackish. I'll be like, oh dad, just drive off the autobahn, go drive 40 minutes to this unknown town, go to this unknown restaurant that neither of us know, that is fully vegan, and eat something there that may be very suspicious to both of us. That is not gonna happen. So in those cases, it's absolutely amazing to be able to go to like a normal fast food establishment and find something that both you and your non-vegan companion can eat. You know? I don't know if those people that say those sort of things just never are in such situations where, you know, you aren't the only one choosing the place to stop at to quickly grab a bite to eat, or I don't know, it's a bit of a mystery to me. Because even if I'd be out and about with my boyfriend, I don't think we'd be going on a whole big journey to get food somewhere when you are really just trying to get to your destination. In that case, you know, having those certain pit stops that just simply have food that a lot of people know and eat and everyone's sort of familiar with, that's nice. In a way, that is the definition of convenience food. Because it's not convenient to go on like a whole side adventure drive an hour out from where you are going, and then an hour back, ideally too, to go to a restaurant that has like one review with no pictures and no text. And stand there, then find out it's closed most likely. Cool. Or like if even if I would somehow convince my dad to do that, he's not gonna end up eating some quinoa rice tofu mixture. That's not gonna happen. And sometimes some vegan only places are very much focused on no replacement products and super healthy everything, which, you know, is cool and can be very nice, but that's not a thing for everyone. Even I can be a little do I want to try this sort of thing? Just because, you know, if you don't know certain foods, it can be a little scary. The last thing you need is when you're on a long trip and you just really want to eat something because you're starting to be hangry and it's annoying how much longer you still need to drive and oh my god, you'll never get to your destination. To then have crappy food? Nah. We have another shield biome. We're finding so many on this trip. I love it. And we are also slowly but surely reaching the end of the episode. And such. What a scam. I'm hiccups. Oh no, can you not? Please no hiccups. I can breathe. Oh, we already had one of those. Cool. Okay, that fit in there. That fits in there. We grab this. We can grab a second burger already. And we can maybe also already grab the Sig Touch. Okay. Big stretch. Ay. This was quite the good recording session, I have to say. I mean, yeah, it's just 4 episodes, but those are 4 episodes I didn't have before. So, that is progress. And, I don't know, we managed to get a new stamp. I don't even know if that was part of this episode or like a million episodes ago by now, from what it feels like. But, yeah, very, very happy with the progress that we made here in the last 4 episodes. Let's call it that way. Oh, God, this is gorgeous. I love this game. And yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day or night, whatever time it is where you are. Stay hydrated, stay happy, take your meds, take your vitamins. And there's so much salt here. Can't just leave behind. No, okay. Oh god, this pickaxe is very fast with the dolomite. Okay. I think it should have been all of this. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we have a nice little biome to explore, even if we have to go a bit off the path. That's okay, I guess. Because it means we'll get resources and pretty flowers, and that's all I ever really want in life. Cool. Okay, good. Just double checking that we don't have any marble hiding in between there. Yeah, go drink some water. Have a wonderful rest of your day. May you be able to organize your flowers properly. And yeah, goodbye.